the Saudi oil company, right? So obviously it's one of the biggest in the world. Well, yesterday, and this we didn't see this as a big deal when it happened, but they were hit with a drone strike yesterday. Here's the video. Here's the video. It was mentioned, but not a big deal was made out of it because so many places are getting hit. And there it is. Now, this is not just any refinery. This is the Ras Tanura oil refinery, the biggest in the Gulf, by far, one of the biggest in the entire world. 550,000 barrels a day. Is that what the number is? I'm going to check myself as I say that. As a matter of fact, as I want to make 550,000 barrels a day are processed through that site. You can imagine then how important that is. So there's a real question now. Everybody assumed that it was Iran, right? Iran boasting, but not here. Apparently, Iran has sent a message to the Saudis telling them, as soon as this happened, by the way, they sent a message saying, hey, we didn't do this. We've been shooting a lot of missiles, but that one was not one of ours. Here, watch this.
How about the Saudi oil fields just across the Gulf? Why is that a target?
We are not responsible for that. We have already been in touch with our Saudi brothers, and we have talked about this issue. Iran is not responsible for the attack against the oil installations in Saudi Arabia.
And by the way, Iran has been bragging about all the other targets that they've been hitting. So the fact that in this case they would say, nope, we hit all those other places, but no, we didn't do that one. We didn't do that one. That's what they're saying, right? So then the question is, so who did it? If it wasn't Iran, biggest refinery in the world, all of a sudden blows up, there's a fire there, they've got to shut it down completely. You can imagine the effect that's having on the global oil prices, right? So who did it? Well, think about this for a minute. The U.S. wants a short war, right? Focused. Israel does not. So reports are now circulating that Israel has been acting on some of these Gulf states as if they were Iran, right? And why? Well, again, Trump wants a short, focused war. Israel doesn't. They want the Middle East to break up, right? They want all Middle East countries to be involved in this big conflagration, as we've discussed in the past. So watch this.